So that's how you started? That's how you feel, Chase Hunter? Three ball, Chase Hunter for the Atlanta Express, 17 and under, taking on the Game Elite Gold, 17 and under, in the battle for Georgia.
He kept his wrist up there a little bit too, huh?
He did. Jalen Williams said, I can come right back at you, though, with a three. Joel Hillsman, Barry Brown, and Lewis Preston, glad that you are with us from Lake Point Champion Center. The Express and Game Elite. Tatum gets the start here. Anthony Edwards not starting. There's a jumper by Robinson. It's good.
Yeah, Edwards had a game before this. Edwards had a unreal dunk.
He got wrist tape.
Yeah, and
he and Jackson both not in the starting lineup. That might be it for them tonight.
Is that when he had that windmill?
Nah, he just went to the hole and just dunked the soul out the ball.
Tatum.
He said dunked the soul out the ball.
Took all the soul out the ball. Whatever soul that ball had.
All right, so here, this is what you tell me. Even though I'm going to see it later on tonight, how did Slide describe the dunk?
A lot of hollering.
Up and down, a three ball. Good from Beyond Hendricks with a three for Game Elite Gold.
This championship definitely is not off to a slow start. I'll tell you that.
Hunter loses it in the lane, now kicks it back to Tatum. Tatum drive not there. Open, jumper, Robinson, it rolled off, no. Rebound ripped off to Williams. Now Hunter, Georgia, Brantley County's finest. I had to go ahead and break down the geographical explanation of that, Barry Brown.
I get it.
Josh Nickelberry getting a look at him. So it is Robinson, Tatum, Hunter, Jarju, and Terry, the five on the floor for the Atlanta Express, 17 and under. They are all in the white with the orange numbers. Game Elite, they are in the black. It is Muhammad, Hendricks, Nickelberry, Richie, and Jalen Williams. Rebound, up and in. Put back second chance opportunity to Demond Robinson.
Kind of looks like the way Robinson played in the quarterfinal game early on.
Early on, yes, because he had to come off the bench, remember, for Tyson Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
In the corner, open, three, Nickelberry, who had 32 in the victory, the 1-point victory over the Celtics. Nickelberry, again, another three. It's good.
Nickelberry can shoot that basketball,
Man,
y'all. That ain't nothing new, though.
Nothing new.
Committed to Louisville.
Yeah, Nickelberry, Williams, and Hendricks, each with a triple now.
Once again, like I said, I'm going to have to give Mike Pegues a call later on. Let him know they got a good one. Really good one.
Hunter holds it in the corner to Terry, who's going to attack on the baseline. Williams took it away. Jalen Williams takes it away. Here comes Jalen. They've got numbers 3 on 2. World Cup is played in Russia. Kickball. Turn. It will stay with Game Elite.
That's a good one right there. I like that. He had Richie running right there to the left.
Get that thing up.
You know, wouldn't have been no Russia.
No, would not have been. Inbound. Pump fake, put it on the floor. There's a drive, short corner jumper. No, they tip. Uh-oh. Issa Muhammad with the hoop.
I think that was more Jarju
I
than
think so. It was, too.
Muhammad, though.
That's why the uh-oh kind of came out of my mouth prematurely. Game Elite now. Coach Chris Williams, they're trying to get their squad up. Jarju Barry in the semifinals. I mean, he impacted the game in every single way. The only thing he did not do was score. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we always talk about that. Jalen Williams, left-handed scoop, no. Rebound underneath. Williams goes up and could not get the foul. I mean, it literally was just absolutely great to see how he played in that contest and affected it without him scoring. And I mentioned that because last week with Green Forest in the team camp, he was effective all over the place scoring. Didn't have to do that today.
You know, one of the things, and I was talking to a person off camera, one of the things Coach Donovan always said of Florida, how can you affect the game and make an impact on the game without scoring the ball? Yeah. We saw that with Jarju in the quarterfinals. He absolutely changed the momentum late in that second quarter, and it was able for Atlanta Express to continue it on and getting their victory.
Yeah, it was the quarterfinals.
What's going to be interesting for the Express right here, though, is I'm looking on the Express bench right now. I don't see Anthony Edwards. I don't see Tyson Jackson. Is that going to affect them, though, with the depth?
once again, when you have a situation like that, that just opens up an opportunity for me if I'm like that 7th, 8th, or ninth guy.
Right.
Like
Clyde
Robinson to beat the horn.
Exactly.
That kind of opportunity. 13-9.
And it's an opportunity for a guy like Isaac Martin to kind of step up. Watching those two guys come back in, I think they're done for the day.
Yeah.
Jumper off, no. Rebound, and it comes off, and now here comes Williams. Williams is going to go. He lost it, put it back up. No, it's tipped. They play volleyball with it, and now it comes down, and now Jalen Williams is down underneath the basket, grabbing his quad. Terry, a three. Good, Lance Terry, a three. And now may just be a cramp with Charlie Horse.
Yeah. Had my fair share of those, I'll tell you that. Those don't feel good either. I think the one thing is worse, playing baseball, you ever slid on a rock, get a strawberry right there on the side of your leg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diving at a loose ball, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Barry, I know you a sneakerhead. Who's had the best pair of sneakers out here today?
You know what? Tell you, I've been impressed with Under Armour's got some. They got some nice looking, interesting looking shoes. Different colors, different colorways. Of course, Adidas has always been, my favorites. But I'm looking at Nickelberry shoes with that bumblebee Bruce Lee like look with the yellow and the black.
Okay.
(13-12), Game Elite with a 1-point lead, and Jalen Williams is up. He has 5 points in the contest. 3:34 to go. Game Elite now will take it with Hendricks, and he gets it on the inbound to Hunter McIntosh. McIntosh will come across the timeline. He's worked on by Tatum. Tatum now, he spins it. Here's Richie. Richie to Hendricks, who just blew by Terry, goes up, got it, and scored. Good move from the young man out of Tennessee. He has 5 in the contest, and he gives them a 3-point lead, 15-12, and they have one more coming up with the opportunity for the 3-point play. Free throw. Good. (16-12), a 4-point lead. Now spins it, goes around, is Tatum. Tatum now to Terry, foul, whistle down low.
Hey, as I watch Tatum, man, I'm just thinking about come the wintertime with that backcourt of him, Davion Smith, Rico Hallman, that Grayson. It's going to be a good group.
We'll have some pieces. Robinson, a one-hand hammer finish.
Good finish by the big fella.
Tell you, I've been impressed with the big men that have come through here throughout the day. With both the 16U and 17U.
Falling away, no. Want to bring it back now. I know why this game is going to go cleanly. I just see 2 of the refs. We're going to be just fine in this one. Robinson down low, back out, jumper, Robinson good.
I'll tell you one thing.
DeMond Robinson filling it up. He has 10 now.
Big fella can stick that jumper, too.
16-16. Open, Richie, top side, get it out the bottom of the net for Quinn Richie. A 3-ball.
Can't let Quinn Richie shoot that basketball like that.
Cannot. If Richie and Nickelberry get warm at the same time along with McIntosh, it's trouble. Robinson, man, fish in a barrel for DeMond Robinson.
Hey, and I don't know if y'all caught Issa Muhammad coming down the court. But Issa Muhammad said, I can't repeat what he said, but he was like, man, I jumped out there. What can I do?
I can repeat what he said.
Hunter McIntosh.
Not on air.
Worked on by Tatum.
Because he's just repeating what most coaches would be saying by now.
Yes. Richie popped out. Smalls came and guarded him. Nickelberry online, the three. It is off. Rebound comes down to Chase Hunter. Hunter now will take it and come into the forecourt. Hunter gives it over, stops. Now it's Tatum. Tatum looks to feed the post. He wants it. Now Issa Muhammad now fronts him. Isaac Martin into the contest. Now they give it over to Hunter. Hunter holds, and now gives it off to Smalls.
What's interesting about this Express team, though, is, man, they got a couple of flamethrowers. There's one of them right there.
Bang, bang, bang to beat the shot clock. Chase Hunter, a three ball. And the lead now, what they got up there now? They gave him a two? 21-19.
It's a three.
Yep, 21-19, yeah. Express with the lead, okay. Chase down by Hunter. Final 50 seconds to Tatum. That's right, they took that back. All right. You cannot leave him in that corner. Martin, no good. Three. Chased into the bench, and will stay here.
I mean,
one of the things with basketball one-on-one in the low post with the way that Robinson's posting up and now Muhammad's fronting him, all you need to do is rotate that opposite guard to the high post, swing it. He takes and reverse pivots, right, or spins off of him. You can just throw it right over the top for an easy layup.
right. So I'm going to ask you, are you going to – now, Coach, my question to you.
Nickelberry.
So you changing your position on how you giving that to him? Are you going to give it to him from the angle? Or are you going to give it to him – how you going to give it to him?
Who are you talking about, Robinson right
Yeah.
there? Oh, all I would do is, once again, I'd pass it up to the top and just let him throw it over the top. Because that angle right there in the wing, you can't do that. Who are you laughing at?
I'll tell you when we go to break.
Oh, okay.
21-21, 10-9, 10-6. I just noticed it.
Oh, gotcha.
So here's McIntosh. McIntosh across the timeline. Gets the screen from Richie. Richie pop a shot, three. Count it, and the foul. Quinn Richie. Mount Pisgah's finest.
That's what he does, right?
That's what
Makes
he does.
threes.
That's what he does.
So why can't somebody run him off the line, please? Oh, no comment?
Basketball one-on-one, coach.
Man.
I mean, do you deny him, though?
You have to. I do not let him catch the basketball, especially in his sweet spot. Catch and shoot. You have to run him off the ball. You got to be in his stuff, even if he's allowed to get the catch. Free throw, good. That is why 7 points, a 4-point play the old-fashioned way, 25-21. Even if you have to pick up a foul, Tatum, three at the horn, is no good. We're at the end of the first quarter, a big first quarter from Damon Robinson for the Atlanta Express, but they trail Game Elite 25-21. The Lake Point Champions Center opened in May of 2016 on Memorial Day weekend. The 12-court state-of-the-art facility has been the only venue in the country to host the Nike EYBL, the Under Armour Association, and the Adidas Gauntlet in both 2017 and 2018. It is also the official home of the Harlem Globetrotters training camp. For more information, visit LakePointSports.com and follow us on our social media platforms at Lake Point Sports. We begin the second quarter. Joel Hilsman, Barry Browner, and Lewis Preston, the Atlanta Express, and Game Elite Gold in the 17 and under battle for Georgia championship here from Lake Point Champions Center. McIntosh across the timeline. McIntosh going to drive with the left hand and score and finish. Hunter McIntosh, his first field goal.
Good take by McIntosh.
Thoughts on that first quarter?
Thought it was well played on both ends and got a chance to see, once again, when your number's called, are you going to be ready? And Damon Robinson was ready.
Yep.
Robinson missed the floater. If you're just joining us, no Tyson Jackson, who was injured back a minute into the quarterfinal game, but then came back and had a strong effort. And then no Anthony Edwards, who had a booming dunk, and now he has ice on that right hand. So both of them still in uniform. And I saw Ant not untie his laces, but pretty much think they're going to be done for the night. Williams is back in. Ain't got to work that cramp out. Mo Harvey kicks it back to Hunter McIntosh. A 3, air ball, and out of bounds, and it will go to the Express. 27-21, game elite. And now here comes Lance Terry in, and Tatum will take a seat. Lance Terry, the Heritage School down in Noonan. GISA School. Hunter McIntosh, Westlake, which is a team at the school, and Coach Rogers' bunch, they had a very good showing at the Georgia State team camp. Jordan Small, 3-ball, corner pocket. It's good.
Good shot by Jordan Small. Like I said, this Express team's got a couple of flamethrowers, y'all. I mean,
on the floor, Small comes away with it. Here comes Terry. Terry now goes behind the back. He'll peel it back out. There's Smalls. Smalls now hands it over to Martin. Martin worked on by Richie. Feed the post. Here's Damon. Damon turn, little baby junk hook. Back iron, no. Rebound comes off to Williams. Williams in transition. Williams all the way. Nahunta, Georgia scoring all the way. Jalen Williams. He has 7 in the contest.
He moves quickly with a purpose.
Bodies flying underneath the hoop and a foul call. Yeah, he does. And you know what? There was a question that was asked. We talked about this off air. Whose motor's the strongest?
Jalen Williams or Jalen McQuarrie?
Well, that Jalen McQuarrie like a diesel engine, boy.
But, I mean, we saw that at Grassroots United. I think when he got in that element, the season was over, and he just, boom. I mean, that was March. So the high school season was still kind of freshly over.
But this Jalen Williams, though.
He's nice now. Chase splits his free throws.
That's a guy, like I said, man. In the basketball world, you know, you need a guy that can shoot the basketball, come off picks. That's your guy right there.
Williams drive, up and under and scores. Jalen Williams special, 9 in the game. 31-25. Hunter hesitates, floats off the hill of the rim. No tip back by Robinson. Robinson with 14 in the contest. Not skipping a beat, huh?
Not at all.
31-27, 5:45 with a 30-second shot clock and 4 8-minute quarters. You gotta love the shot clock. Jumper, short corner, good. It is knocked in by Lamont Sams, Jenkins High School, and Barry stomping grounds of Savannah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Neck of the woods.
Had to, man. Somebody else. Oh, Chase Hunter drives, counted, and the foul. Big boy basketball from Chase Hunter.
Well, I'll tell you, Westlake's going to be fun to watch this year, huh?
Hey, but that region's still thicker than molasses in Minnesota in the winter, man.
You said thicker than molasses in Minnesota in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pebblebrook, Wheeler, East Coweta is vastly improved, and they hungry chomping at the bit. Campbell is still going to be decent.
That's Coach Graham, right?
Yeah.
Campbell. You know he likes challenges.
You know what? We just talked about what they did on the road in the playoffs.
And tipped in the first round.
Front iron, no good by Hunter. 33-29, come back this way, flailing out of control. Josh Nickelberry gets up and he knows where he's going.
I love Nickelberry.
Nickelberry keep growing on me, man.
Nice, man.
He
32.
keep growing on me.
But I would be remiss if I missed this. This team is missing one person, y'all.
We knew it. I knew it was coming. I was
knew
just
it was
waiting
coming,
on it.
right?
I just knew.
Listen,
it's certain stuff I just know. I don't give y'all a hard time about it like y'all do. It's Mission Aston Hagens.
Barry, you gotta let him go. He in Big Blue Nation, man. You gotta let him go.
I just saw his dad, man.
I talked to his dad earlier today, too. Yeah. Around the screen, hesitate, drives, up Martin, no, out of control. Heisa got the rebound. He gives it over to Nickelberry. Nickelberry surveying the floor. Nickelberry between the legs, working on Martin. He lost the handle on it momentarily, but recovered it. Goes, elbow, jumper, badly missed, cracked the glass. Here comes Lance Terry back this way with it. Terry into the forecourt. Stops, pops a 3, offline, no. Rebound hit the floor, and coming away with it is Knight. Knight off the bench now going to try and get in the book. He does. No, he blew the layup. Count it, 2. He does get in the book. Goaltend.
George, you're just trying to block everything. He's trying
He
to
go
block
at
everything.
everything now. He ain't scared. So on that play right there, one thing I don't know if we got a replay or not. Terry, I knew that was not gonna be that a good shot because he worked so hard to get the ball down the floor. I mean, give it up. I always got this thing, give it up to get it back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you got to work on.
It goes back to what Joel always says: sharing is caring.
Sharon and Karen.
37-29, man. We're trying to see if we had in the championship in the 16th was the game elite.
Mm-hmm.
Game lead in Xpress.
And Express going for the sweep, though.
Yep.
Going for the twofer. 37-29 with 4:39 to go. Courtside, glad that you're with us. Joe Hillsman, Barry Browner, and Lewis Preston. This crew, again, doing what they do so well. Talked about something and got it working.
This is the crew we started out with.
That's right. That's the crew we started out with. And then
So
all of a sudden, something happened.
I did not say that.
I did.
SUV TV world.
Terry has it, drives on the foul. No, they're going to call it on the floor. But no, the officiating overall, we have fun with it. We make our little comments. But this crew here has been very exceptional today.
Mm-hmm. Been excellent.
And the event overall here at Lake Point, listen, I'm pleased. The Battle of Georgia, you ready for the lineup for next year? Shoot. Pull it out here with the bleachers out, the main floor. We got the curtain wrapped around.
Nice
I'm
little,
already ready.
nice little intimate setting, man.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
I'm good with it. And then, of course,
I'm good. I'm 10 minutes away from here.
there you go. See? Yeah. I can't look. You know what though? I'm not even gonna comment on that because of all the traveling that we do with the Georgia Hoop Circle and SUV TV. I go ahead and let Lou have that.
Yeah.
There's a jumper by Hunter. It is good bottom of the net.
Boy, that crossover right there to that pull-up, Barry. Oh,
Hey,
Hunter
you know
is
what?
nice, Coach.
Oh, good take. Just couldn't finish. Just to try to get the rebound, couldn't finish. And who is that? Landon? Is that Harvey down there?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just had to do a quick score correction. 37-31, 4:04 to go. Now here comes Hunter. Chase will bring it across the timeline. The dribble is belt high off of the back screen. Martin open three. It is no good. It hit the top of the shot clock with 3:52 to go. So here comes Hunter McIntosh. McIntosh into the forecourt. The Knight the McIntosh. McIntosh, that Greater Atlanta, Georgia 3A state champ. Foul on the pass.
I remember we caught a lot of flack from GAC, right?
Yeah. I caught it last week at Georgia State.
Did you really?
I did.
And they
It was the lighthearted flack this time.
because they already got the trophy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Didn't say a word to me.
But he was Lewis Preston though. Mo Harvey,
Oh.
Jarju sends it away. Put it back up on a foul. They didn't say nothing to Barry either. You know? That's why I say y'all supposed to have my back sometime.
Well, I didn't know you were there being caught up like that.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Nah, I know a couple of the coaching staff, man. You know, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was some
That means we might have to bring them on this
it
year.
was some light-hearted ribbing. I'm still going Morgan County.
We might have to bring them on.
I'm not. Oh well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
We should bring all the
Yeah,
champion coaches on there.
Coach Eden has done a good job.
Coach Eaton is my guy too. He won the Palmetto State. Listen, Wando, you know, winning from the Low Country ain't as easy as a lot of people
No.
think.
Right. And Low Country's got good basketball as represented by Josh Nickelbeer.
Well, he kind of counts more Midlands, but yeah.
South Carolina.
There you go. See, but if we say that about Georgia now, it's up in arms. Oh, push off on Chase Hunter, 38-31. Chase has a little extra bounce in his step, though.
I know.
He kind of seems like he knows he's the leader of the team,
Right.
Yeah.
per se. Reset the shot clock. This is what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about. This is professional officiating right here.
Right here.
On top of the game. top to bottom. We didn't have to send this to Secaucus, New Jersey.
I'll go to Secaucus, though.
You got your mind.
38-30, why not?
Only thing I'm going to New Jersey for is some Italian food, quick.
Right.
And that's about it.
Let me see.
You better read something. Get your deep breath.
Is there a basketball player in your life who wants to take his game to the next level? Come to Lake Point and train with former Purdue star and NBA player Walt Jordan. Coach Jordan has trained and coached professional basketball players and spends 2 nights a week trying to help the next generation of hoopers achieve their dreams. For more information, visit lakepointsports.com and follow us on our social media platforms at lakepoint_hoops. Oh, I ain't messing with y'all. Game
that's
number
my
6
bad.
on the day.
That's bad. That's my bad right there. That's my bad.
38-31. I'm Joel Hillsman. He's Barry Browner. And he's Lewis Preston. I love these guys, man. It's fun.
We're getting to borderline comical here right now.
I'm professor. And look, it's a 7-point game. Now, we had a game with a lot of wider margin. Hold on, let's say.
Oh, that's a nice finish right there.
Nice take by Mo Harvey.
Mo Harvey with the finish.
And you right about Chase Hunter.
Oh, yeah,
Chase Hunter know it's his squad right now.
He got a little extra bounce in his
Yeah.
step. Smalls came down kind of funny. Long lead pass up for Nickelberry. Not there.
I got my opinion on Chase Hunter. Hunter reminds me of like a Stephen Curry type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Can beat you a little bit off the dribble, shoot the basketball from deep. I ain't calling him Stephen Curry.
No. I'm thinking about your I'm letting you finish because I think Chase, let me say this loosely, I think he's a little bit more explosive off the dribble, going to the hoop.
Really?
You know what Nickelberry reminds me of? Westbrookish, with the ferocity that he plays at.
I think he shoots it a little better.
Yeah, you're about to say that. Good give and go, man. Robinson seeking and finding the Terry for the lay. 40-33. Float up, no. Rebound comes off, and now here comes Hunter. Bounce pass up ahead. Stop into the corner. Looks under 2 minutes to go. Long skip pass back out to Martin. Spins it to Hunter. Hunter going to attack all the way up. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit more quicker, a little bit more explosive.
Mm-hmm.
He set him up. So he knew Muhammad was going to come out there, and then you take a look at the SUV TV instant replay. He went in there and took that contact. Chase upset.
He couldn't get that and one.
Yeah, Hunter, free throw, good.
You talking about Curry, and he wearing them Currys right there.
Well, he Under Armour.
Well, I know that, but
I think that's why Barry made that comparison.
I know. At least he don't have that nursing shoe on.
The nursing shoe.
That's when you know you're a disruptor, though. And you can make a nursing shoe a bestseller.
It was a bestseller. I don't know. That was a question. 40-35 and a timeout call.
Referee got in the way right
Yeah,
there.
the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's my dude at? Where's the coordinator of officials?
He just came over to me. There was a question about the foul count. That's why I had to mute my mouth.
That should be discussed right there.
see, that should be their ball. They shouldn't have had to call a timeout. You just should have stopped play and just gave the ball to them.
1:40 to go.
Marvin Hagan over here.
Him, Chris Williams handling that squad. That's
Yeah.
Queers.
How y'all think Ashton going to do up at Kentucky?
That's fine.
Barry got reservations.
No.
Yeah, Barry got reservations.
I don't think he's going to have to unpack his bag. I mean, Ashton Hagens and Trey Young next year in the backcourt for the Hawks.
I ain't even going to get started on that. Dunk, Williams. Jalen Williams with the dunk. Jalen now with 11 in the contest. 42-35, a 7-point advantage. Hunter back three. Airball, no. Hunter forced that one. Our entire SUV TV crew. Michael Lampert was here. Sylvester Williams here. Tanea working our baseline. A wonderful producer, Lisa Burnett. New camera crew, folks. Getting baptized in SUV TV. It's old Hillsman. Glad to bring it to you. 3-ball, hill of the rim. When I have Barry and Lou with me, sometimes it get off the rails. Martin, a 3. Good. You cannot leave Isaac Martin in any corner.
And you know what? He struggled somewhat today, though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see him kind of hit that shot because he's very, very, very capable.
You're right, but he hit 2 big threes in the earlier game, and they were momentum swingers within 2 or 3 possessions. So that was big as well. Here comes Terry. Terry into the full court. Up ahead to Robinson. Damon, stop, jumper, no good. Rebound comes off the Nickelberry, final half minute. 5-6 second difference in the shot clock. Nickelberry attacks it and is fouled. And sometimes, just to talk about it again, you can tell sometimes the players aren't used to the shot clock. Right there, that's when you peel that thing back out.
Right.
But he forced it and got the foul. But so, you know, that's the pros and the cons, but I'd rather have it than not.
Right.
Free throw good from Nickelberry, who had 32 earlier today. And he's 3 of 3 from the foul line here now.
And I think it's minimal. You know, once again, we talked about in the state of Georgia how much of a cost factor it is. It's minimal at best.
It's minimal at best. It's, you know, I'm going to be very careful with this, but I think the strategy that is involved with the shot clock sometimes is questionable.
Looks like they're going to play for the last right here.
I'm out, no problem.
Oh.
Playing for the last shot with 6 seconds is different than playing for the last shot with 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So we are at the half. It is 44-38. Game Elite with the lead. We are at the half, and we'll have Dan McDonald coming up at the half. We'll take a break right here. The SUVTV.com. Welcome back inside to the Battle of Georgia live here from Lake Point. And we are now joined by Dan McDonald of Lake Point Basketball. Dan? Thanks for spending some time with us here at halftime, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for coming and covering. This has been awesome.
Oh, yes, it has been awesome. Joe
Definitely.
Hillsman, Lewis Preston. So just give us a little bit, what were the inner workings to bring this event together right here at the big tip of the iceberg for the live period?
Yeah, so people in Georgia always talked about, man, we need to get an event where you bring all the top teams in Georgia together, right? The problem is, you got the Nike circuit, you got the Adidas circuit, you got Under Armour, you got non-shoe companies. So just finding a date that works for everybody is the most complicated part of it. And I really, truly feel like this may have been the only day in 2018 where we could have made this work. And I'm just thankful that all the coaches here, got on board with the idea, and the kids came out and decided to really compete and put on a good show for us today.
That's great. What was the reception from the different AAU programs? Once again, you talked about the shoe affiliation, non-shoe affiliation. What was the overall reception?
The first time I called all these guys, man, and I told my friend, I was like, I'm not looking for you to commit and tell me you're in today, but just tell me if this is a halfway decent idea and you'll at least consider it, or just tell me I'm off the wall on this. And when I first kind of explained the whole idea to him, everybody was like, yeah, man, that'd be a great idea. Just kind of keep us posted. So, yeah, it wasn't very hard to convince these teams to come. I think they were all, looking forward to something like this.
16 and under and 17 under brackets were good. You guys did the mini bracket release on Twitter. You were great with me in helping in the prep. But one thing that I like, what went into the decision to have the shot clock?
A lot of the shoe companies now, the Nike, the Adidas, and I think Under Armour, they all use it. So half their field was teams that play in shoe company circuits. So, they're used to it. And I think it helps late game situations because now you can't play stall ball. You don't have to sit there and watch teams foul the whole last 2 minutes of the game if they're down by, 6 points or whatever. So, we got the shot clocks here. Might as well use them.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. So, of course, you're over Lake Point and the Lake Point hoops. What other good things are cooking for Lake Point? I've been on the reads today, so there's been some great stuff going. But what else is in the works basketball-wise?
So, coming up just this Wednesday, we have the Under Armour Association. It's not the finals this year, it's the Under Armour Association Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So all the Under Armour teams still come in. The following week, we have the Best of the South coming in, run by the Hoop Scene guys. For us, next would be our fall league starting towards the end of August. And then we have a coaches clinic, which I think we're going to have a really good lineup. I can't wait to kind of fill everybody in on who the speakers are going to be. After that, like November 11th or 10th and 11th. And last year it was 54 teams from 3 states, and honestly, that was before today. That was one of my favorite things we've done here at Lake Point the year I've been here.
One of the things, people have read some different things in the news, but you'll continue to expand here at Lake Point. Give us a 12-month overview outside of basketball that you see happening here at Lake Point that would make more people want to come out.
Yeah, so the most exciting thing recently is they've started expanding to the North Campus. So if you drive up here and you look where the Chick-fil-A and where the Arby's is, they're building the bridge that's going to go over the train tracks to go to the North Campus, and they're going to add more baseball fields, soccer, lacrosse fields, and hopefully more hotels that come soon, and restaurants, and just other kind of family entertainment sort of things. So yeah, Lake Point's going to continue to grow, and this place is going to get better and better. And it seems like every month or two we're adding something new. I think we had a Starbucks open not too long ago. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I know everybody else is, and the Arby's opened not too long ago. So we're always continuing to add here, and Lake Point's continuing to grow.
Bringing stuff to Emerson, Georgia. Joel Hillsman, Lewis Preston. We're joined by Dan McDonald of Lake Point Champion Center and Lake Point basketball. The second half underway of the 17 and under. What's been your funnest part of the day so far with all of the games that have gone on both the 16 and 17 brackets?
I just kind of like seeing guys that maybe their recruitment's not quite where it should be, and they're not as talked about. First game today, KD Johnson for Game Elite, who just lost in the championship in 16 under, goes for 39 points. And I didn't get a chance to watch the whole game, but from a little bit I did see, he was phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Another guard just this last game in the championship, Eric Gaines, I thought he had a phenomenal day. I've watched him a little bit last month or two, and he's an impressive talent. I don't know if he has a single offer yet, but I can promise you within the next few months that's going to change, because he's a really talented kid, and I think he's only going to get better from here.
Dan, a question for me is being in charge, you and Dean Keene on this basketball side, how many coaches call you throughout the course, especially with an event like this or some of the other things that you do, just to kind of get your feel on some of the young men that are here, throughout Metro Atlanta and in the great state of Georgia?
Yeah, so, between, running events here and tournaments here and, doing the rivals writing stuff, yeah, I get hit pretty hard by college coaches just asking, about different guys, because there's only certain times of the year they can be out. So, they need people like me to help be their eyes and ears out here. So I try to help as much as I can, and I know there's a bunch of college coaches out there watching on this broadcast. So I've been getting a lot of questions about it all week. So it's exciting to be able to have this broadcast that they can watch. Not during one of the recruiting periods.
Well, they're excited to be a part of it with you, Joel Hillsman and Lewis Preston, joined by Dan McDonald. Talking about recruitment aspect, no Tyson Jackson, no Anthony Edwards in this game, but that man just dropped almost a beautiful dime in Damon Robinson. He stepped up here. Robinson at the half had 14 points, kind of a way also with Issa Muhammad putting it back on the dunk. Define ways, I mean, does that really make you smile too, Dan?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many talented kids in our stadium. It's just great to see all these guys. I mean, Ant-Man, I know he's hurt in this game and can't play, but I mean, the semifinal game over there against Game Elite, man, he put on a nice little show. So, and today, I mean, it's important for these guys to come out here and compete and try to win the championship here. But I understand why he's not playing. I mean, he's got starting Wednesday, the next few weeks, he's got to go out and impress the college coaches. So that's what's more important. So I respect his decision not to play. No problem with me.
Yeah, shot clock violation. Martin unable to get it off. It was a self-inflicted injury called a dunk.
And it was a nasty dunk at that. I don't know if you guys got to see it, man.
No, we did not. We heard about it.
Yeah, he was probably 12 feet up in the air, man. He was flying.
And that's how SUV TV with us having that court stream. I'll see it later on tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yes, sir, it will. Well, Dan, man, thanks for dropping by, man.
Man, thanks for having me. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending the day out here, guys.
Nah, man,
Thank
thanks
you.
for helping me with all the prep work and everything, man.
problem.
Great, and great to build a relationship with you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Dan McDonald of Lake Point and the Battle of Georgia. As we now 3 minutes gone by, 48-41 third quarter. Game Elite with the lead. As Barry Browner now will find his way back into the gymnasium. 50-41. Hendricks got that hoop for Game Elite as they come back this way.
Tell you, Chase Hunter and Nickelberry kind of going at each other.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
During halftime, Anthony Edwards, he's taking the wrap and the ice off, and he had the ball and he was shooting, air shooting with the ball. His shoes are still on.
you think you're going to make a –
I'm just come on, Coach. My job is to inform the people of what's going on.
you might make a courtesy,
Depending on the score, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They're down by 9 at the moment.
One of the things that, and Dan had a chance to answer this, I think it's very important, for AAU programs. This is kind of your precursor for getting out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So getting that chance, that one last chance outside of practice against competition, I think that's very important. I think you learn some things here in preparation for Wednesday that when you're going to play in front of the college coaches. And once again, for Damon Robinson, you're talking about confidence now.
Yes.
Going into the July period. That's big for him.
Very much so.
I would be honest though, fellas. If I'm a college coach right now, I'm probably gonna go through all these films, and so I can kind of watch and know who I'm looking for in this area. You know what I'm saying? So I can really keep a buzz on them. Damon Robinson should be a guy. Should be on your list.
Right.
Chase Hunter.
I know my phone. I know I'll be getting some texts and phone calls throughout the course.
Well, Chase Hunter, has plenty of offers as well, a boatload of them, SEC and ACC.
You look at a guy like a Javon Tatum. You look at a guy like a Lance Terry. I mean, Nickelberry doesn't need it. Look at Quinn Ritchie. Who's looking for a shooter right now?
Yeah.
That is one as well.
You're looking at a guy, a winner. You're looking at Hunter McIntosh.
Yep.
Who's also a shooter.
You look at a guy like Mo Harvey, who played in the state championship game last year. Like I said, I will be using this as my precursor. We're going to be on the road starting whenever.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. So you know what? I'm probably going to, watch these games back and just kind of take notes as to, okay, this is what we're looking for.
Right.
Hunter gives it over to Tatum. Tatum holds in the corner is Terry as he flashes, but Tatum doesn't give it to him. Gets the screen from Jarju. This Express team, though, still, I think they have enough to pull this one out. Jarju turns, jumper, falling away hook. Abraham Jarju.
Hey, that's a guy. That's a guy whose stock has risen.
Yeah. I was talking to Ed Ravenel at halftime, and he said, yeah, his phone is starting to blow up, which is understandable. Once again, he can impact winning without scoring the basketball.
Harvey pass was deflected and bothered by Jarju. They call him JJ. Rory Griffith's squad at Green Forest. Shot is no good. Tatum gets the rebound. Tatum long outlet pass intercepted by Mo Harvey. Mo now going to come back this way. Mo driving, jumps it off to the left of McIntosh. Score good. Hunter McIntosh. His second field goal. 53-46. Tatum, with a scoop and score.
I tell you, that play right there is harder than what people think.
53-48. Here comes Hunter back this way. Chase Hunter gonna drive, kick it to the corner. Terry, catch, fire, release, side of the iron, no. Rebound comes off, and it will go back to Game Elite. So now here comes Isaac Martin into the contest now for the Atlanta Express, 17 and under.
As we take a look at the SUV TV replay right here. The layup.
Chase sits down, Chase Hunter. So in essence, 7-man rotation here for the Express. Corner, 3. Side iron, no. Abraham Jarju, Barry, what's the one difference you noticed from him just in 5 months back in?
Skill.
But something else, too,
I mean, footwork, look like he done got bigger.
Yeah, there you go.
Like he got bigger. Footwork starting to come along.
You want to know, I think he's now more familiar to his surroundings, and being more familiar to the surroundings gives you that level of comfort. And then, once again, it definitely looked like he has not been abandoned in the weight room like some other kids in high school. But, definitely one to watch.
Tatum has it for the Express around the JJ screen. He's going to pull a 3. Javon Tatum, that's what he does and known for.
2-point game.
A 3-ball. And they're just kind of hanging around. It's 53-51. Nickelberry, with a pass down low and score to Lamont Sams out of Jenkins.
Savannah's finest.
9-1-2, baby.
All the way live. Same thing as Nahunta, Georgia, and Brantley County. That's the 9-1-2 too.
Real 9-1-2, baby.
Oh, boy.
City by the sea.
Nah, if you want to go real 9-1-2, is making it below. And everything from Columbus, just south of Columbus all the way to Savannah was 9-1-2, and everything above that was 4-4. I just told my age.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it back out.
And you look at Tatum take that shot, y'all. Tatum's transferring from Tucker to Grayson this year, which is interesting. He led the county in scoring last year. So this is
Javion Flowers-Smith, bro. Read that. 3, it was bothered and blocked. We'll continue that in the fourth quarter. We go to the fourth.
We can check that.
50, pull it up. 55-51. It is Game Elite over the Atlanta Express. Lake there you go. Lake Point has begun work on its 500-acre North Campus. The road and bridge construction began in April. Construction is moving rapidly and will continue for the remainder of 2018 and into 2019. Completion of the 1.3-mile road located just off of I-75 between exits 283 and 285 is slated for May 2019. Lake Point's North Campus will bring additional fields for baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and football, as well as hotel, dining, and family entertainment options. For all updates regarding Lake Point Sports, please visit our website, lakepointsports.com, and follow us on social media at Lake Point Sports.
Here, I'm gonna give you the water bottle and let you get some water right there. You can get your whistle wet again, because evidently Barry gonna have you talking the whole fourth quarter about something. I don't know what it is.
pretty sure Javion Flowers-Smith led DeKalb County in scoring last year. As a
Was
freshman.
Tucker in the what was he in the top 5?
He was in top 5, yeah, but Javion Flowers-Smith led DeKalb County in
I know.
scoring.
We sat in the Georgia Hoop Circle and talked about that on more than one occasion.
And since then, back in the early portion, even what you pulling up, DeKalb County, the finals? Okay. Oh, by a 10th of a point. Wow. I give it to you. Okay. 18.3 to 18.2.
You ask, I give.
Oh, I just got murked. Lance Terry with the lay.
So regardless, Tatum takes.
Hold on, and them the same people that were changing the wide receiver numbers?
Oh, that's football. We'll leave that football in the football.
There you
Look.
go.
So you seeing Tatum out here, man, with this Xpress squad, but he's gonna take that over. He's gonna take his 18.3 to Grayson. So like I said, he's a guy
got
too.
him a squad over there, huh?
Yeah, Grayson's gonna be pretty good. I mean, you got a chance to see Amani Harris earlier. You got a chance to see Rico Holman earlier. Saw Davion Smith earlier, a couple weeks ago.
Saw him last week.
Yeah, last week at Georgia State.
There are pieces. There are pieces.
In this game, elite squad, like I said, they holding on, man. It's 57-55 though. 57-55. We doing this without Ant-Man, and we doing this without Tyson Jackson now.
But they're not a bad team anyway.
No, they're not.
Your headliners are out, okay, but you're still a valid team, and they're showing that right now.
It's like the Jacksons without Michael.
Man,
Just saying. They weren't bad.
Nickelberry, 3, no, rebound.
good rebound, good.
Lamont Sam's doing
What?
the work, man.
No, man.
Man, did you see his arms though?
Go,
Yeah,
go,
no.
Gadget. Or Stretch Armstrong, which one?
Man, stretch gadget. I mean,
Joel, you
look,
mad at
his
me about-
arm.
Joel mad at me about my Jackson's comment.
I didn't.
Look, his
That's him.
arm. He was under the basket. His arm reached. Oh my goodness. Man,
Lamont
gee.
Sam's, 58-55.
You like that, don't you, Barry?
I like it.
I'm going to leave the pop references alone. I can't make any of that
I can.
or sufficient
59-55.
for air.
Like when Jay-Z and Dame Dash broke up.
59-55. Terry, 2 hard boom dribbles and drives. Lance Terry.
I'm telling you, the Express take the lead in this game. They're not going to relinquish it.
That may be it.
I don't think so either.
That. Yeah.
I don't think so either.
It's almost like Game Elite is playing
Not to lose.
Not to lose, but they're hanging on. McIntosh a 3, in and out. No. JJ gets the rebound. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Martin across the timeline.
Hold it.
One-handed pass over to Terry. He's worked on by Harvey. Takes contract. Terry, shot is up. No. Long lead pass. Nickelberry on the break with the dunk.
See, those in the tight possession-on-possession game,
Right.
you can't afford for that to happen.
Yep.
But it started with the poor one-handed pass, though, in attack. Oh, shoulder handles Robinson. Damon, no. Jarju rebound. Put it back up, and he was
Man.
fouled.
Look, I need to see it. I keep asking our wonderful producer to see a replay, man. I'm sorry. But
That's what
look,
we do, man.
if
Break
you
it
wa-
down.
If
Film
you
room.
if you watch this though, he kind of got boxed out. He was still able to use his long, ridiculous arm to get that rebound.
And
I
made-
mean,
And made the first free throw, by the way. One more
man,
comment.
Jarju, man.
Some people just
Look,
want it more.
JJ is okay.
Yes, sir. And if you're wondering, that's where the the JJ comes from. Jarjau is the spelling of the last name. 61-59, 2-point game. Tatum working on Hunter McIntosh. Gets the screen from Williams. Jarju showed on it well. Spins it back to the corner to Harvey. Harvey dumps it down. While you've got that pulled up, what was Mo Harvey's number? There's a layup good on the other side by Lamont Sam.
Nice pass by Jalen Williams right there underneath. Big pass and lost start.
Love it. Jarju catches it. Oh, he tried to show some dribble moves, recovers underneath. Now going to shoot it. Looked like he was behind the backboard. It is tipped and goes out of bounds. 3 minutes gone by. Now 3:01. It's 4:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. A 4-point ball game in the 17 and under battle for Georgia championship.
Harvey averaged what, 14.4?
Okay. Won a state championship as a freshman. Sophomore loss in the semis. Junior year lost in the finals on a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
I think he's the bridge gap now with between White and Chester, and showing you how you do it. That was a little low. I thought you was gonna go a little higher than that. But remember, they didn't pick up offensively though until the playoffs. So they were winning games defensively with that effort. Mo back out to McIntosh. To Harvey, put it on the floor, boom dribble, attack Jarju and score.
Went right at the chest.
I like that.
Mo Harvey.
Mo Harvey play. I mean, we saw the beginnings of that semblance at TOC. Ooh.
Yes. Foul on Ibrahim Jarju. So right now, Game Elite is continuing to protect the 2 and 4 point lead. And the Express just can't seem to get over the hump.
They just keep that thing at 2 possessions,
Yeah.
just enough. Hit you with the Heisman pose. Just
420,
enough to keep you away.
Arm's length.
Yeah.
Right now it's 2 to 4 points, yeah. Tatum reached in and tipped it front row into the expensive seats. 65 to 59, 4:14 to go.
You said the expensive seats. I like that.
What it is.
We right here on the Jack Nicholson seats.
Right here, court side.
I know he going to get his back out to LeBron side.
It doesn't matter who's there. Tatum comes away with it in transition. They've got numbers 3 on 2.
Oh.
Terry open 3, wing, good. Lance Terry coming out party.
Hey, that's an unselfish play though by Tatum. Totally unselfish way to find that shooter.
65-62, 3-point game. Now Harvey splits, drives, kicks to the left, and it goes out of bounds. It's deflected.
Oh, Winfrey Jordan?
I hear.
Yeah. This is as animated as I've seen Winfrey today. You don't have a lot to be animated about.
Nah.
Trying to walk out of here with a sweep. In the corner, open, jumper, off, rebound comes off the Hunter. So Hunter brings it into the forecourt. Now he's going to hesitate, and Mo Harvey tried to move just a little late there.
Yeah.
And got hit with a blocking foul with 3:28 to go. The Lake Point Champion Center opened in May of 2016 on Memorial Day weekend. The 12-court state-of-the-art facility has been the only venue in the country to host the Nike EYBL, the Under Armour Association, and the Adidas Gauntlet in both 2017 and 2018. It is also the official home of the Harlem Globetrotters training camp. For more information, visit lakepointsports.com and follow us on our social media platforms at Lake Point Sports. Javon Tatum, the hoop and the horn.
Big time bucket by Javon Tatum. Got a chance to tie this ball game up, y'all.
Once again, I said if the Express takes the lead, they're not going to look back.
Yeah, 65-64 free throw attempt coming up for Javon Tatum, who's done all of his scoring here in the second half. He has 13. 14. Even ball game. 65 all. 3:22 to go. In the battle for Georgia, 17 and under championship. Harvey, no. Rebound comes off. Robinson gives it up to Tatum. Here comes the Express into the forecourt. Tatum downhill. Tip from behind, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Express. Joel Hilsman, Barry Browner, Lewis Preston, and our entire SUV TV crew here with you. Courtside from Lake Point Champion Center as a timeout is called with 3:08 to go. So now let's get into the strategery of this thing, the strategy.
The strategery. Okay.
Big word, new word.
Strategery. Okay.
What's this timeout for both sides here in the even ball game with 3:08 to go?
first of all, for me, for Game Elite, they have got to figure a way once again and get a 2-possession lead, right? Because they've been keeping them pretty much at arm's length the entire game. When you look at Atlanta Express right now, and Winfrey Jordan was very, very animated right there. I think one of the main things he's looking to do is they know if they can get the lead, it will deflate Game Elite. So they got to come up with something right here, out of bounds wise, to once again need to look to score right here.
Hey, that's interesting, but I'm just looking at the bench, right? I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm watching some on this bench, this Atlanta Express bench. Tyson Jackson and Edwards giving dudes on the team water. They filling up water cups and giving them to dudes. Stuff like that, man. That's that family atmosphere, like you said. 65. They gonna take if they take the lead, it's over with. I hate this. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just certain things, man. And this game is a game of runs. I don't know if Game Elite ran out.
Inbound, because they've been hanging on. Inbound to Tatum. Tatum now off the screen to Hunter, but Mo Harvey was ready. So he's going to try and blow by him baseline. Stop, pop a shot. It is short. Rebound comes off. Lamont Sams has it. Big possession right here for Game Elite, though. Under 3 minutes to go. McIntosh across the timeline. He's worked on by Tatum. McIntosh in and out dribble now goes baseline. Lost it off his foot and a turnover.
Ooh. I don't know about that, y'all.
No, he dribbled off his foot.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about that. Was he rolled?
I think it's a turnover.
He was riding him, y'all.
It's an interesting substitution right here.
Steal on the break. Up ahead. Foul by Tatum. Hendricks, you don't know a lot about him out of Tennessee. You found out about him today. He has 10 points. He's going to the free throw line now. And we'll have 2 shots with 2:34 to go here in the finale of the battle for Georgia. If you want to win it all, you got to win 3 games. We got started right at 1 o'clock. I have no idea what time it is. I have not known what time it is since it was 1 o'clock.
It might be past your bedtime.
That it is not. I promise you that. 65, no good.
Summertime.
Hey,
I don't care if it's in it. No.
but when ball is light, there is no rest.
No.
Because he going to leave and go home and watch these games all over again.
Take more notes. I can always rewind and go back on. I'm giving away all my tricks. The summer notepad.
You better not be taking my one-liners and trying to trademark them either.
None of that now. None of that.
Okay.
None of that. I ain't got time for
Lisa
that.
gave me the cue over there. You might be trying to,
I promise you that ain't gonna happen. I cannot drop to that level of corniness.
Corniness. There you go.
Robinson jumper is no good and a foul is called.
Well, you got me on that one.
Game 6, having fun with you.
I know. I love it.
So, I know that Robinson's hit that shot, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if I take that shot. I think everything's to the bucket. I'm going to put it in this guy's hand, though.
Hunter? Yeah, of course.
No, that's interesting. Kind of got a little matchup on here.
Yeah, they're going 2-3.
Straight 2-3.
Spins it to Terry, who stepped up as well. Does he have a big
Bucket.
shot at him? Hunter, short. No. Rebound, Smalls. Get that shot out of here. Muhammad with the block. Sends it underneath. Tatum chases to the corner and pulls a 3. He tried to bank it. No good. Muhammad get the board. 1:48 to go.
That right there is why coaches get gray hair or lose it all altogether.
You guys realize when we had the timeout, we were even at 65. Nobody has scored, including 2 big missed free throws down here for Game Elite.
Exactly.
Quinn Ritchie's in the game, though. Here's Nickelberry, locked up by Hunter. Drives on Robinson. He had to flip it up. It didn't go. Muhammad, they fight for it. Ritchie comes away with it. Good closeout by Smalls. 84 seconds, but there's a shot clock. 25 on the clock. There's a drive. Now in the corner, Nickelberry, a big-time 3, short, legs, rebound underneath, blown layup. My goodness, everything's not going at the moment. Hendricks wiping his hands like the ball, his hands was wet or slipped or something. We played over 2 minutes and have not scored.
Incredible, isn't it?
1:10 left, y'all.
70 seconds left.
65, and now a timeout is called. 25 on the shot clock, though, when we resume. We were able to talk with Dan McDonald of Lake Point, and he reminded us of some of the events that were coming up, and I'll remind you as well. It's an exciting time of year at the Champion Center. In August, the LPBA Fall League gets underway for top high school basketball teams in the area. In October, Lake Point hosts the second annual Lake Point Coaches Clinic with an exciting lineup of speakers from the highest level of college basketball. In November, the second annual Lake Point Middle School Tip-Off, powered by the Atlanta Hawks, highlights the month and is expected to grow from last year's 54-team field, which consisted of teams from Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee. And lastly, the third annual Lake Point High School Showcase takes place on December the 15th, with several top high school teams from the area coming to compete at the Lake Point Champion Center. For more information, visit lakepointsports.com and follow us on our social media platforms at lakepoint_hoop. Joe Hillsman, Barry Browner, Lewis Preston, glad that you're with us. Our entire SUV TV crew will reset it for you now. 1:10 to go, fourth quarter. Game Elite in the black, 65. Atlanta Express in the white, 65. It will be Game Elite basketball. They have 25 on the shot clock.
If I'm Game Elite, I saw Chris Williams talking to Josh Nickelberry. That's who I'm putting my basketball in the hands of.
There's the inbound, in and out. Oh, he was out of bounds. Did not field it cleanly by the time he touched it. They tried to draw it up with Williams on the pass. A turnover. 2 seconds ran off the clock. Here comes Tatum as we come up on a minute.
That's a tough one right there.
Very much so. 1 minute to go and 24 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Hunter feeds it to Terry, who's coming off the back screen. Terry across the lane, floats it up. It did not go. Rebound off to Richie with 53 seconds. 65-65, been a lid on the hoop since 3:22. Here's Hendricks now. They still have an opportunity at a 2-for-1 if they want it. 65 seconds. Oh, no, 38 seconds. 65-65. Still, Hunter on the break with Nickelberry. He dunked it and it went in and rolled in. He rolled in a dunk. Hunter rolled in a dunk. They've got the lead for the very first time today.
Man, what in the Blue Blazers was that, man?
67-65. 20 seconds. Clock is at 17, the shot clock. 1 second difference. Nickelberry, 3-ball.
Goodness.
Josh Nickelberry right back at you. 10
Hunter.
seconds. 68-67. Here comes Tatum. You have 5 seconds. You got to go. Timeout call. 4.5 to go.
Man.
Nickelberry pointing to the crowd. I told you. I ain't mad at you, Josh Nickelberry.
Hey, he pointed to his dad and said, I told you.
He told somebody.
He told his dad, I told you.
Chase Hunter dunked.
That's
He rolled
big
in
time.
a dunk. But then here it is off of the screen.
And you
Hunter,
know,
oh, this is still the Hunter steal. He stole it from Nickelberry.
But this is how it was supposed to end, right?
man, that was so dangerous. That was dangerous by Chase Hunter. Man, lay the ball up. Use the glass. Lay it up.
And then Nickelberry came right back and stuck a three in him. I've never seen a dunk flush down the toilet like that.
Oh,
literally.
Man.
It rolled home.
We're going to look at this three-pointer again. Well, I wish they could get it on footage where he said, I told you.
Yeah, Hunter stole it from Nickelberry and got the dunk, and then Nickelberry came back and popped the three. All right, so now here you are out of the timeout, 68-67. The Express trailing by 1, 4 and 5/10 seconds. You must always guard the inbounder. Chase Hunter is the inbounder right here in front of us. Courtside. Looking. Gets to the Tatum with 4. Tatum with 3. Tatum, step back. Javon Tatum at the horn. No. Rebound. Terry Archer. No. Game Elite survives. They win in the semifinals by 1. They win in the finals by 1. 68-67 and prevent the Atlanta Express sweep.
I'm like you, Barry. Man, I'll tell you one thing, though. I told you. Josh Nickelberry, whew, he didn't even think twice when he went up to shoot that shot.
Yep.
Supreme confidence.
Anybody else might have tried to drive that ball to the basket.
Supreme confidence right there. That is a great way to end a great day of hoops.
He had 14 in the contest, by the way, did Josh Nickelberry, to go with Chase Hunter, who had 15 for the Express. So it is Atlanta Express 16 and under, battle for Georgia champs. Game Elite Gold 17 and under, battle for Georgia champs. Game Elite won both semifinal and final games by a total of 2 points. They won both of them by 1 point apiece.
Hey, we said it was coming down to the last possession, right?
Yep.
I love this event. This was great.
Yeah, this was great. Hats off to Dean Keener, Dan McDonald, all the great hospitality here at Lake Point, the Lake Point Center. So, once again, great job right there by Game Elite. Got my man Walter Jordan right here behind us and everything. Great day of hoops, great event across the board. So, can't wait to do this again, Barry.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Big time event. Like I said, man, it just goes to show that there was not one program that actually dominated out here. It was, it was across Atlanta Express and Game Elite.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you though, really, really impressed with Atlanta Express considering they were down 2 guys and the way that they battled back. 'Cause they could have easily just threw the towel in. It just tells me how competitive they are. It's going to be great to follow these guys and see what they do now starting on Wednesday in July in when all the coaches are coming out.
That's what SUV TV do.
That's what.
It ain't up to me, but you know what I'm gonna do.
Better start looking back. You're going to turn into a pillow of salt.
Who?
You.
I'm
There you go.
paying attention to my surroundings, man.
I know you are.
All right. I'm out. 68-67.
Did you just say I'm out?
Game Elite go. I mean, I'm out. What else? Y'all want to do something special? I mean, SUV TV.
I mean, I heard that LeBron going to drop his plane off over in McCollum. You supposed to be going to Turks and Caicos or something, right?
Who, me?
That's what I heard.
Did you arrange that? I didn't get that message.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I heard. Because you so big time.
No.
All
I'm
right.
trying to get to your level. That's all it is.
Well.
All right. With that, Barry, any final thoughts, brother?
Man, good day of basketball, man. Like I said, looking forward to some more good basketball. Hoop Circle bringing it to you, man. SUV, man. If you didn't, if you want to go back and watch those games, please go back and watch them online. TheSUVTV.com.
Once again, for me, it was very plain and simple. Well-run event. Not a lot of lag time in between. Most importantly, great competition. Well-coached teams. I got to say that. And then not that much interference from the referees. So for me, all in all, a great day.
Pretty solid day. Josh Nickelberry, 14 points in the championship game. Jalen Williams, 12. And a solid effort by Game Elite. Appreciate it, Tyra. So, our final score, Game Elite 68 and Atlanta Express 67. We'd like to thank our entire crew. He's Barry Browner. He's Lewis Preston. Lisa Burnett, our great producer, and all our camera folks. And we thank you at home for tuning in as well. The 16 and under champions were the Atlanta Express and the entire staff here at Lake Point who made it possible. The battle for Georgia on SUV TV. I'm Joel Hilsman. We'll see you down the road right here. The SUVTV.com.